Hey there, all you cool, epic, and awesome fans, followers, and listeners. Welcome to episode 90 of the Cool, Epic, Awesome podcast. My name is Matt. I'll be your co-host today.
I'm your other co-host, Joe.
And sorry, guys, it's been a while. We usually
Yeah,
do the every 2 weeks we make episodes, but just got caught up in some
yeah.
stuff. So we haven't. Our last episode was probably like over
Well,
3 weeks
yeah.
ago.
Well, yeah, I
Um,
started a new job. You've been busy with work. Just been, getting caught with life.
Sometimes life gets in the way, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, for episode 90 today, we have two big releases that we're going to talk about, which is Scream 7 and then Project Hail Mary, which as of recording is not even out yet. We actually got to see it
yeah.
a week early. There are some others maybe we'll talk about. I know we saw Hoppers, we saw The Bride. Maybe we could talk about those a
Hmm.
little. And then you recommended The Martian in the
Yeah.
last episode. So another I didn't realize we were going to do both of those in the same episode, Hail Mary and The Martian, but it just kind of
It
ended up
worked
playing
out
out
that
like
way,
that.
yeah. Yeah.
So
But,
yeah,
yeah,
but unless I don't know if you got anything you want to
nothing,
add.
yeah, I'm trying to think if I've seen anything recently that, no. The fact that the only thing that I saw that I really liked that we haven't spoke about was Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die,
Mm.
which I thought was
I'm
great.
still waiting to see that. I was gonna watch it the other day because it came to
Yeah,
streaming,
it's on streaming now.
but my girlfriend's like, "I want to watch it. Wait for me." But it's just like tough because
Yeah.
she's so busy with work now because she's doing like her
Account.
tax season right now,
Yeah,
so very busy working really late. So it's hard for us to find time to watch movies.
yeah,
So I'm waiting. I'll watch it, but
yeah.
um, yeah, I've been trying to catch a lot of movies this year. I think I've seen like 21 releases this year so far,
I think I'm at
and I
like
think
17 or 18 or something like that.
yeah, last year I feel like I slacked. I was looking at my letterbox list from like I think 2024,
Mm-hmm.
like my 2024 ranked, and it was like 170 movies. Like how was I able to do that back
Yeah,
then?
bro.
I honestly have no idea.
I
But
wish that. I'll continue, sorry.
no, I was gonna say last year I slacked a little bit, but this year I'm gonna try to,
Get
you
it
know,
back on it.
yeah. So
I
what were you
wish
gonna
that
say?
I was more into movies during COVID because I just sat around and did nothing all day. I could have
I
just,
know you could have watched so much. I
I
watched so
know.
much during COVID. I wasn't as into it as I am now, but I definitely watched a ton.
It's still like cool because it kind of, I don't know.
Well,
But
we kind of started the podcast during COVID, I think, right? Or like a little bit
a
after,
little bit after,
maybe.
I think, yeah.
Um, but yeah, those COVID year, like the Oscars, those years were just like
Yeah.
not great. That's when Coda won, which I love Coda, but it's probably not a lot of people's favorite
Favorite.
best
Yeah.
picture. Which, by the way, the Oscars happened as well,
Yeah.
so
So
we'll
we'll
talk
talk
about
about
that
that.
later.
But
Yeah, let's get
yeah,
into it
let's
though.
get into it.
Sorry.
I have the synopsis up so I can,
Yeah, so
so
we'll be talking about Scream 7
Scream
first.
7. Burn it all down. When a new Ghostface killer emerges in a quiet town where Sidney Prescott has built a new life, her darkest fears are realized as her daughter becomes the next target. Determined to protect her family, Sidney must face the horrors of her past to put up an end to the bloodshed once and for all. So, I don't know. I'm like,
What do you mean, bro?
I really do not. I did not like this movie, but I feel
Really?
like I, I'm not the biggest Scream fan, so maybe I'm harsher on them than you are, but I didn't care about any of the characters. I didn't give a shit about her daughter. I mean, like Sydney has the kind of, nostalgia pull, but like none of these characters are interesting or like give me anything to really like root for them for.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean, I
and I feel like especially coming out of 5 and 6, where like Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega are like the two like leads, and they built up kind of emotional ties with these characters, and to just drop them and complete like they don't even address it. They're just like, oh, you weren't in New York. It's
yeah,
just like it feels really weird.
it does feel very unnatural to take this step. This feels more like a direct sequel to like Screams 1 through 4. Like it
Yeah,
feels like 5 and 6 happened. It doesn't completely ignore it. Like you have two of the characters who return
yeah,
with Gale, but it's definitely like its own thing compared to those, you know?
hmm
I love Sydney Prescott. So to me, I loved seeing her come back. I wasn't the biggest fan of Scream 6. Not because of anything with like Jenna Ortega or Melissa Barrera. Because I really like Scream 5, but you could
yeah,
feel her presence missing in Scream 6. It's, like,
6.
very apparent to me, and I thought
Mhm.
she's just great. She's a great final girl, you know?
Yeah.
Um, but, yeah, we could talk about I guess one of the big things about the movie was the return of Matthew Lillard as Stu. Um, I'm, like, not
So dumb.
100% sure how I feel about how it was handled. I don't hate it. I feel like the whole AI thing is a little bit gimmicky, but I do and spoilers. Um, yeah, spoilers if you don't want
Yeah.
to know what happens at the end of the movie. Um, I do like the reveal that it's not him because they're able to bring him back without actually bringing him back. You know,
But
like
I f
would you rather have had him just survive and show up at the end, or would you rather have had
but I
him?
feel like it was just so obvious that it was AI.
I don't know.
I knew,
I
like,
don't.
I knew for like, I don't know. And then also, I feel like they don't even explain, because, like, remember there's a point where, Sidney Prescott's daughter goes in the car with that her boyfriend or that guy, and he has the thing on his laptop about, like, the AI, um, scream killer, and it's just randomly on his laptop, but, like, I guess, like, I don't know, they
He
didn't.
that was so dumb. But yeah,
Yeah.
he when he did that, he was like, "Oh, I was just trying to see if it's possible to do this." Like that was so
So
stupid because
fucking
it
stupid.
actually wasn't him, you
Yeah.
know.
But I feel like
Um,
it confused me because I was like, "Is he involved?" And, like, they just didn't talk about it? I don't know. And, like, he didn't mention it before when they're like, "Oh," like, I don't know. But, I mean, let me say some nice things about it, because there are a couple things that I do like. I do think that there's certain scenes where they shoot Ghostface, like, it's almost like he's not a creature, but like a mystical kind of. He'll be like, oh, he'll like veer out of the shadows and like veer back away. And like, even with the scenes where where he kills Prescott's husband, like with the plastic drapes, and you see him kind of like it almost looks like taller, like unnaturally tall, like over the
yeah,
guy. I thought that was really done well.
yeah. There's that
Um,
scene on the street also where he's like behind a building. You see his huge
yeah,
shadow
that was
on the
awesome.
building.
Yeah,
That
that
was a
not
great
that
shot.
was like my favorite. Not to go into that was my favorite shot in the scene in the movie. Honestly,
Yeah.
well, actually, no, okay, continue. Sorry.
No, I agree with you. I feel like a lot of the kills were very good in
Yeah,
this. You know, the
yeah.
McKenna Grace,
Mhm.
that the blood and guts spilling was awesome. There's another one that was I think it was one of the first kills in the movie. I'm forgetting, but it was like a knife through the skull of someone.
Yeah,
Do
the
you-
in the house. Remember, like, um, that's
The
like the
first
opening
guy,
kill. Yeah, and then
yeah, the
like his
first guy.
eye like kind of goes the other way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That the
that's pretty
knife through
good.
the skull was good. I mean,
Yeah,
the girl falling on Ghostface knife. We saw it in the trailer, but
yeah,
still pretty cool death. And it was very brutal.
yeah.
Which is
The
not
McKenna
like
Grace one was pretty rough. Yeah,
yeah, it's not necessarily like a staple in this franchise to have that brutality.
yeah,
But it's funny though because I feel like I remember seeing Sydney or Matthew Lillard or Nev Campbell, one of them, saying like, "Oh, I didn't really like what they did with Scream 6. It was like too brutal and too
yeah.
graphic."
Then this, like, he's like slicing up McKenna Grace like a fucking like charcuterie board or
Yeah.
the thing. I mean, I like that they go for. If they're gonna ask me, I'm always gonna say more gory, more brutal. Do you think maybe
Yeah.
like the success of stuff like Terrifier is making horror movies lean more into the body horror, not body horror, but more of like a brutal kill type of thing?
Yeah, it's a great question. And I think honestly, yeah, because you see stuff like Terrifier made with such a low budget and just like
Yeah.
absolutely brutal, and it makes like $100 million at the
Oh, yeah.
box office, you know. So this is like it's a niche within horror, like a subgenre within horror that people want to see. Especially you see like the Saw franchise as well.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
kind of thing with that brutality. It's a beloved franchise. But I do feel like that is kind of popping up a little bit more now. So
yeah.
that could I didn't really think about that, but that could be a reason why this was a lot more brutal. Definitely.
Not to go off topic, but even Send Help. I mean, I know Raimi's like particularly like brutal, but compare the brutality in this to like his last um original thing, like Drag Me to Hell, you
Yeah,
know?
it's a lot it was a lot more brutal.
Violent. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
S
yeah, other than that, not good. I probably the worst Ghostface reveal in the entire franchise, I would say.
yeah.
Doesn't make I just it did not make any. The motivations were really dumb in my opinion. Like essentially, it's that this woman read Sidney Prescott's book, and she is like, oh, she's kind of washed up and like not who like the final girl anymore. It's like I'm gonna turn her daughter into a final girl. Like I don't know. What it's like very. I don't know if they're trying to go for like a misery type of thing or something. I just didn't. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's like a super fan angle that misses the old brutal Sidney Prescott. It's kind of like meta in a way because she's like, "Oh, where were you, Sydney?" And like she wasn't in the last movie, you
Yeah,
know, because it's like these kills popped up in New York, and Sidney Prescott had nothing to do with it. So it's saying that somehow caused the birth of this killer, which I mean, it could be a decent reveal. The problem is the Ghostface killers in this have like 2 minutes of screen time
yeah. So
leading
it's
up to
just
that.
like
Especially the other guy. He's in one
he's
scene.
dead as in one scene. Yeah, it's so
And
stupid.
the thing that makes it dumb is like a lot of the fun of these movies is you watch with your friends and one of your friends will say, "Oh, I think this one's the killer. I think this
Yeah,
one's the killer." And it's people within that group, that core group. So, you know, someone's going to be right. No one would have guessed this random guy that was on screen for 30 seconds. So it's like, yeah, you got the audience. No one guessed it right, but what's the fun in that, you know?
yeah. No, I agree.
So it's kind of stupid. And I do think Scream 6 had a pretty weak Ghostface reveal as well, but I think I would agree that this was probably the
Worse
worst.
because at least that like you can the motivations at least make sense and like you can see it. Like I thought maybe her the woman's. I'm curious actually. Are they even on the poster?
Yeah, they are. When I look back,
Oh yeah,
even the guy,
yeah they are. They are. You're right. You
which is
should we
probably
should
a
have
dead
known.
giveaway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, who the fuck is this guy? He's not in
yeah.
any of the trailers.
I thought for
'Cause
sure McKenna Grace was gonna be. She's such like a ghost face type of. You know what I mean?
nah, I knew she was toast. I feel like I knew she was going to die.
Yeah.
I didn't love the group of friends, though.
Yeah,
They
they
were
were
okay.
like they sucked. Thank God they got killed off. I
The
don't
guy
want to deal
from
with them for
Gen
another
V
movie. He was just
sucked.
sucked. I mean, he's not
Yeah.
like I don't know not to shit on the Scream actors, but it's not like they're getting the most like you know
Yeah.
prestigious people in these movies. But
Yeah,
anyway,
that's true. So what about, let's talk about the box office a little bit. Because
yeah.
I know there was
So
this whole thing about, you know, ooh, boycott Scream,
yeah, man,
which
but
it was never going to happen. But
yeah,
this
it
movie
did
broke
very
records.
well. Yeah, it's the highest opening weekend for a Scream movie, I believe. And I feel like genuinely. Like, the casual audience enjoyed it. Like, I've had multiple people text me like, "Oh, like, I actually really like the new Scream movie," and I'm like, "What?" Like, but, like, I don't know, people were
I'm shocked by how low the Rotten Tomatoes is.
I don't think it deserves 30%.
Yeah.
It's
I feel
not,
like
like, that bad. It's not
it should
good, though.
hover around like 50 to 60,
50.
I
Yeah,
think.
50. I'd
Yeah.
say, like, 50, yeah.
Because especially when I saw the trailers, I was like, this movie's going to suck. It did not look
Yeah.
good, but
Yeah, it did not look good.
it wasn't that bad. Like, if you're a fan of Scream, you're going to get what you want in it, you know?
Yeah, like, is it that much different than, like, some of the other Scream stuff? Like, not really. I mean, I don't know. But again, I'm, like, more of a you like Scream a lot more, so, like maybe it's you enjoyed it. You probably enjoyed it more than I did.
Yeah, I think so. Because I just love Ghostface and I
Yeah.
love Sidney Prescott. I actually did like her daughter. I know you
Is
mentioned you
she
weren't a
in
big
any?
fan of her.
Yeah, I thought she was just very. Oh, Isabella May is
She's not really in much, I don't
Yeah,
think.
no, she's in. What is this thing with the? Oh, she's in the Untitled Mr. Irrelevant movie with
Oh, really?
Superman. Yeah, it's
Nice.
the guy on the
It's coming
Giants.
out.
Apparently, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's coming out this Christmas.
Jonathan
Undrafted, by the
May.
way, in our league.
Oh, it's the guy who did Warm Bodies. I
Oh
didn't know
yeah, yeah. What's his face? What's his name? He's like got a
that.
recognizable
Jonathan
name.
Levine, Levine.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I don't know. I
Probably
liked Warm
doing
Bodies
it. Yeah,
actually.
so
That's such a random movie that I have a distinct memory of seeing in a theater for some reason.
I remember
Did you
like really liking that movie when I
did
was
you
a
see that
kid.
in the theater?
No, no, I saw it like online. Like
Why did I go see that in the theater? Like, I
I
have
don't know.
no
That
idea.
that was kind of like Nicholas Holt's like first big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. You know who I actually really liked in this as well, more than I
Well,
have in 5 and 6.
the twins.
No, I liked well, yeah, I did like the twins, but
No, fine. Like
I I liked Courtney Cox in this. I thought she was really good. I just feel like her campiness and just her not giving a fuck attitude was just kind of fun. I
Yeah.
feel like she was a very fun character in this, which I didn't really get much of that in 5 and 6. Or not as much as it is in this,
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
But yeah, do you have a favorite scene? I know I said mine already.
mm, I gotta say, I love the McKenna Grace death.
Was a really
It's
good
probably
scene.
it was the best kill in the movie, I think, and like seeing also with like the shining spotlight on the stage, Ghostface costume. I don't know if you noticed this. It looked like it had like glitter all over it. It was like sparkling
Oh,
in the
really?
light,
This is actually kind
and
of cool.
then just like her swinging back and forth, him killing her, and like the effects I
Yeah,
thought were really good, really graphic. So probably my favorite scene.
yeah,
Then favorite character, Sydney.
yeah.
I love Sydney
Steve, it's
Prescott.
like the only character in this movie. But
I don't think her daughter was bad.
I don't like. I know I'm being a little mean, but you want to get to your rating?
Yeah, so Scream 7, I gave it a 3 stars, a 6 out of 10. I think people are hating on it a little too much. If you like Scream, you're getting what you like. The reveals are not that great. I understand that, but I feel like everything leading up to that point was pretty solid. So, it's overhated.
Fair. For me, I gave it a 2.5 out of 5, so 5 out of 10. For me, I did really enjoy the kills and some of the ways that I feel like the way Ghostface was shot was a lot more unique than a lot of the other movies. So I'll give it its flowers for that. But after that, not really much to write home about, in my opinion.
Well, they're definitely making 8.
Oh yeah, I know. I just what is like I don't but like what is it gonna like do I give a fuck? Honestly, no. Like, do you care about any of those characters? Like, take Sidney Prescott out of this situation. Do you actually care about any of these characters like going into the next Scream?
I mean, I guess her daughter.
But
I
dude, they
didn't
don't
I
even
didn't
they don't
like the
even really
boyfriend.
set.
I
Yeah,
did
he
not like the
sucked. He
boyfriend.
looked like he reminded me of the boyfriend from Bottoms, like
Oh, like the
the
Nicholas
like
Gal
overly
scene?
jockey. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He looks like
that's funny.
like a Stranger Things bully, honestly.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah,
Alright,
I
well,
don't know. I wasn't a big fan of it, but we're gonna do 8. I don't know what they're gonna do, but sure.
apparently Nev Campbell said she has a great idea for 8, and she got paid like a $7 million payday for this movie,
Yeah,
by the way. So
I'm sure that
if I
her
was
great
her, I'd
idea
ask for
has
some more.
nothing to do with her getting a little pay bump in the next one. Listen,
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm not hating. Get your bag. Like, I'm not,
Yeah,
if I was in
and
a popular franchise, I'd probably milk that shit too.
yeah, of course.
But
Um, all right. So I guess the next movie we could talk about. I'll pull up the synopsis, which, as I mentioned before, it's not even released yet as a
yeah,
recording.
which is kind of crazy.
And Joe, you've been looking forward to this
Yeah,
movie
this
for a
is probably
while.
like my most anticipated movie of the year, honestly.
So our next movie we're going to be talking about is Project Hail Mary, based on the Andy Weir novel, which Joe you've read.
Yeah,
And it's directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, who you might know. They produced the Spider-Verse movies. And they directed, I think, 21 Jump Street as well. But this is one of their first live action movies in a while. So,
yeah,
yeah, so I'll read the synopsis. Oh, thanks for liking my review.
yeah. Just
Believe in the Hail Mary. Science teacher Rylan Grace wakes up on a spaceship light years from home with no recollection of who he is or how he got there. As his memory returns, he begins to uncover his mission. Solve the riddle of the mysterious substance causing the sun to die out. He must call on his scientific knowledge and unorthodox ideas to save everything on Earth from extinction. But an unexpected friendship means he may not have to do it alone. So, first things first, we actually got to watch it. As I mentioned, we saw it a week early.
yeah.
Biggest IMAX screen in the country. And it was shot for IMAX. And it was just
It was
awesome.
so
Incredible.
good. Oh my
Yeah.
god, bro.
Watching it in that theater was so
It's
sick.
insane, yeah. And
Yeah.
and like we didn't have bad seats, but they weren't the best seats. But still, it was just like, oh my god, bro.
Yeah. Completely sold out theater. The visuals are just like made for that theater.
Yeah,
You know?
it's such a good looking movie.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. Like
It
this,
is. Well,
yeah. I'm sorry. Continue.
and I like how a big part of the film, like a big part of the plot, is those particles in that line.
Yeah,
And the particles themselves are like beautiful, you know? So when
Yeah.
it does those shots, they just look so cool.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I really love this movie.
It's
I'm
awesome.
surprised by how much I liked it, you know?
Yeah.
How does it compare to the book?
It's very, very accurate. Like, they didn't really change much about what happens in the book. I think, like, in the book, he's, like, much further away from Earth. I think he's, like, 50 or 70 years or something like that. Like, I think in the book, like, it's impossible for him to come home, not only because of the fuel, but, like, the time it would take for him to get back. He would die.
Yeah,
Um,
damn.
but other than that, and then, like, there's a part of the book where, like, he has to like, food is, like, a whole thing, like, because when he first wakes up, like, he can't eat physical food, so he has to, like, drink all these weird things, and then, like, eventually he runs out of food, and it's discovered he can eat, like, I don't know if it's Rocky's, like, excrement or something that Rocky has on his ship he can eat, and that's how he survives. But I kinda like that they didn't even address, like, they don't it's not that important to the story, it's like, it just
Yeah,
makes
it's
it
not.
easier. All of the main they cover all of the really, like, sciencey parts of the book, like, very well and very, like, quickly, and it's not because in the books, like, there's entire chapters going into, like, the astrophages and, like, all they really get into the science in the book, and this was just, like, it gives you the information that you need to know about it, and it's just enough for you, like, your everyday person, even though it's a super science fiction, like, you know, movie, your everyday person still understands what's going on with these astrophages and, like,
Yeah, I really love the astrophage and that whole, like, dilemma. It seems like
Yeah.
something that would be realistic. Like, this could actually happen,
Mhm.
you know? It seems very realistic in the science, and I loved just him, like, figuring out how to combat it, figuring out that it's living, and they have to get
Yeah.
this bacteria that could kill it. It was just very interesting to me without going, like, too overboard with the science to the point that it's
Yeah.
boring.
Like, they go in the book, they talk about, like, how they're able to survive on the sun and, like, why I think it's, like, there is water inside of them, but the outer shell of the cell is, like, it can withstand, like, super high temperatures or something. There's, like, they explain it scientifically in the book, I just don't
Yeah, I
remember
mean, there is
exactly.
water in them. That's like one of the jokes at the beginning of the movie
Yeah.
is he wrote this whole like paper about how water is not needed to survive, maybe like in other planets. So then as soon as they find out what the astrophage is made of, he's like, yeah, it's mainly made out of water.
And he
So his
starts, like, drawing
entire
all that,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The movie was really funny too, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was
Yeah.
very funny. Really like a crowd pleasing movie. It's just a fun time watching. It's epic in proportion.
Yeah.
Anyone could watch it and enjoy it. I really don't see
Yeah.
like how anyone could dislike that movie, you know?
Mhm. I agree.
It's just it's just a real crowd pleaser.
It's
And
awesome.
yeah, I know a lot of times I post clips of us like hating on stuff. So someone
No,
commented on our TikTok recently, like, do you guys like anything? We like Project Hail Mary.
yeah, this show was amazing, dude. And the
Yeah.
cat, Gosling was amazing. Um, Sandra Huller, right? That's her name. I liked her a lot.
Fuller, maybe, yeah. She
She
was
played
great.
like yeah, she plays the girl Ava. Um, and the same kind of thing in the book where like he isn't supposed to go, was never supposed to go. But in the book, it's like they do like tests on people that certain people have a gene that they're like likelier to survive in a medical coma than other people, and like he has that gene, so that's part of the reason why they pick him.
Oh, okay. So what'd you think about that reveal that he actually was a coward, you know, and he decided not to go?
I
Not
like
only
like
that he was a coward, but also how do you feel about the fact that they sent him anyway? Because I feel like that's kind of an insane thing to do.
yeah,
You're basically killing someone for
it's
all
like
you
the
know.
it's like the price of one for the price of many.
Yeah.
It's
But
like
I feel like they don't frame her in a bad light at all, you know?
well, it's like
Which
she's
it,
yeah,
it's morally gray. Is she
yeah.
a bad person for doing that?
She's a little
I don't know.
colder in the book, I feel like.
I mean, she is cold here, but they do give her like a little bit of humanity. There's
Yeah,
the karaoke scene was great, and they chose a great song for
yeah.
that as well, which I'm sure wasn't the song in the book, if that
No,
scene is even in the book.
I don't think it's in the book. No,
Yeah.
but
So that like humanizes her a bit, you
yeah,
know.
yeah. We didn't even talk about Rocky. What'd you think of Rocky?
I loved Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky's really cool.
Yeah, he's fun.
Yeah.
Um, it's just like funny how he doesn't even have a face.
Yeah, it's just like he's
He
just a
doesn't even
rock.
have a face, and yet whenever he does something heroic or does something funny or cute, like, you really feel it, you know?
Yeah.
And he's a rock with
No
no
face. Yeah,
features.
yeah,
So it's kinda, like, saying a lot that they were able to invoke those emotions out of us with just
yeah,
a character like that, you know?
yeah. I was like, I thought it was interpreted, like, perfectly. I love that they used a physical puppet and not like a C I mean, there was some, like, digital shots, but for the most part, it's an actual, like, practical puppet, which I really enjoyed,
Yeah. I was
you
gonna
know?
say, I mean, I feel like I saw somewhere that they said there was no CGI used in the movie, only green screens. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know if
saw
that's
that.
true. It doesn't seem like it's true, but I know Rocky was definitely like a puppet, which is
Yeah,
really cool.
yeah.
Um,
Uh, Speaking of just like, shots in the movie, Greg Fraser was, like, went on god mode in this movie, dude. Oh my god.
yeah, he was a
There
beast.
was so many, like, not to get into my favorite scene, but the sequence of him when they go to the planet, what do they name it? Um,
Adrian.
Adrian. They go to Adrian and they collect the astrophages there. Like, that sequence of with it goes, like, infrared and he's just kind of floating in the that was so beautiful, dude.
Yeah, that's one of like the best sequences I've seen in a theater.
Yeah.
Not, I wouldn't say it's as good as, but similar to how I felt watching the test sequence for Oppenheimer. Like
Yeah.
one of those just like moments that you're in IMAX watching it and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like this is why IMAX is so great, you know?
I agree. It was so good,
Which,
dude.
yeah, if you don't have A-list, get A-list already.
Yeah.
Because we were able to see it IMAX 70 millimeter at like one ticket
Mm,
for that would have cost like 35
$35,
bucks.
yeah.
So
That's
not to
insane. It's literally
plug
the cost of a month
AMC.
of AMC stubs.
I know it's more than a month
Yeah.
for like the IMAX 70 millimeter. It's more than a month.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. What else do I got? I liked how the ship looked itself
Yeah.
on the inside. Like his ship,
Yeah.
it's not it. It seems similar to Alien, kind of like it's
Mhm.
very lived in and kind of like messy compared
Yeah.
to a lot of like futuristic sci-fi stuff. It's sort
It
of like clean, polished,
Yeah, it
things like
reminded yeah,
that.
you're right, actually. The spaceship felt very, like, alien coded now that you put it, like even, like, the, like, control rooms and stuff like that with all the lights, you know? But,
Yeah.
yeah,
What about Goss? His performance?
I think
What'd you think?
he's gonna get a nomination.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know because if I'm thinking about another movie that came out in March last year, Mickey 17,
Yeah.
you know, and Pattinson was amazing in that. But I feel like just because this movie's coming out so early in the year, it's going to be hard to do like a
It's
real awards
possible.
run, you know?
But I think this will like, what I'm curious what is Mickey 17 rated? Like, I know Mickey 17 had good praise, but I don't think it had, like, praise like this. Mickey 17 is 3.6 right now on
Yeah, this is
Letterboxd,
like a 4.4.
4.4.
Yeah,
That's
which much better.
crazy.
That's true. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think
it's
it's in the
obviously gonna
top
drop a little
100.
bit, but still.
Yeah. I think, yeah, it's in the top 100 movies on Letterboxd of all time.
There's just, like, not like, there's not really a lot you can say that's wrong with the movie,
Yeah,
you
there's just
know?
like some minor nitpicks I had
Yeah.
with like continuity and like one of the things I was thinking about was um like Rocky,
Mhm.
right? How is he able to understand what Grace is saying, you
Well,
know?
they like, figure it out using the computer, like, they backtrack with the numbers.
But like he speaks, right? Grace speaks.
Oh, no, I think it, like, makes the humming noises too.
So when he speaks, it like hums back at
The
Rocky.
computer hums to Rocky, yeah.
See, that wasn't clear to me.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
again,
that's fair.
again, does it really matter? It's a nitpick.
No.
Um,
I guess that's
just like
fair because, like, in the book, it's like in the book, he doesn't hum, it's just, like, they just say that he, like, makes a noise, you know?
yeah, it seemed like they kind of were just once they established like okay, Rocky's now talking through a computer. It felt like no matter where Rocky was, like when he spoke, it was always translated to English. Like where is the sound coming from? Like does he always have the computer next to him?
Well, didn't they build that, like, pad thing that he had?
Yeah, That was for him to, because he
Oh,
sees in.
to see,
That
like,
was for him
through
to see
sound
what he was
waves.
looking at. Yeah.
Okay.
Again, nitpick
Yeah,
doesn't really matter at all. But if we're trying to critique the movie in some way,
yeah.
um, and what do you think about his decision at the end to go back
To
to go
I
back to Rocky
I like it
and
because
save
like,
him?
he doesn't really have a lot on Earth for him waiting back, and 2, like, the Earth he is going to is completely different. God knows what's happened between, like, the famines and things like that.
Yeah. I really like the ending as well.
Yeah.
I feel like it is left up to interpretation of, does he stay on the planet with Rocky, or does he, which I forget the name of the planet, but they say it in the movie,
Um,
or does he go back to Earth? It's kind of like he's like, oh, I need a little time to think about it,
yeah,
whatever. And then Rocky's like, take as much time as you need. And him being like a teacher there is kind of funny.
yeah,
um, like that scene with all those little rocks, that had to be CGI, right? I mean, did they have a bunch of puppet rocks? Maybe,
maybe. That'd be kinda
but
cool if they did.
yeah. Um, yeah. Let me see what else I got. I should have wrote more notes, but um,
What do you think
yeah,
of
I
music?
know. Oh, I love the music.
Yeah.
Did you get
That's
emotional at points during it?
Yeah, I did. I think I teared up a little bit when he finds out, like, that Rock can give him fuel.
Yeah,
It's a good
I think I
scene.
noticed you.
Yeah.
You took off your glasses and you're like,
Yeah.
my girlfriend was bawling. Like she cried like 4 or 5 times through the
It is
movie.
a very emotional movie.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely had me, tugging at my heartstrings for sure.
Yeah,
I agree. I
yeah,
think that might have been my favorite scene though, where you mentioned like when Rocky reveals to him that he's going to give him the fuel to get
yeah,
back, even though it's going to take him 6 years longer to return. And Rocky says, like, my friends died and I couldn't do anything to save them, but you say you're going to die and I can do something about it and save you. And
yeah.
then, Grace
Mhm.
starts to cry. And then there's also like the bit of levity after where he's like, um, where Rocky's like, I thought you said you came to
Oh, yeah,
terms
you
with
came
it,
to
and he's like,
that.
no, he's like,
Was a
that's just
lie.
something people say. So it kind of like brings a little bit of levity to that scene.
Yeah,
Just such a great scene, such a great moment,
yeah.
and that definitely got some tears out of our audience.
That
So
happens in the book too, same type he, like, cries when he finds out too.
yeah,
But yeah, I love this. This is like I like, not to pat myself on the back, but I knew this was gonna be amazing. I've been calling it since I knew they were gonna since I read the book. I was like, "This is gonna be phenomenal."
yeah, and honestly, I gotta say, I used to not like Ryan Gosling for some reason. I was not a fan of him, but a lot of his recent stuff, I'm just starting to like him more and
Yeah, he
more.
was great in
You know,
this.
he's so much better as a comedic actor, though. He really is. Him as the straight
Yeah,
man, like, just does not work as well. As good as he is in Blade Runner, I'd much rather take this version of him, the nice guys version of him,
yeah.
the Barbie version of him, than that
But I feel like
stoic, serious version of him.
this was a nice balance because he does have serious moments and emotional moments. It's not like I feel like the nice guys, it's all just like tongue in cheek and like, you know, jokes. Like this he has those comedic moments, but when he has to get heavy and emotional, like he does too as well. That's why I'd argue
Yeah,
this is probably his best role.
I think it's definitely up there. Like,
Yeah.
I do not like Drive. That's another one of his serious ones that people really enjoy. I
Yeah.
do not like Drive at all. Like, that's like a 2-star movie for me. But I think this definitely could be up there with one of his greatest performances.
Yeah.
It is that comedic side that he just taps into so well,
Yeah.
you know?
And the
So,
movie is a lot more comedic than the book, but it works. So like it doesn't bother me, you know?
yeah, yeah. I think the comedy was one of the best parts of the movie.
Yeah.
What did you have a favorite scene, or I think you mentioned it was the
Yeah,
one
when they go and collect the astrophages on oh my god, I keep forgetting it. The name of the planet. The green one.
Adrian.
Adrian, yeah. Um yeah, it
I
seems
liked a lot
just
of like the smaller scenes too, like when Grace and Rocky were in that room where it's like a full projection of Earth, and he's kind of like showing Rocky things
what
about
Earth's like,
Earth,
yeah.
like fishing
The
and things
beach,
like
yeah.
that, the beach. I thought that was really great. I also like in the beginning of the movie when he's developing the technology and doing the research, and he's with that like security guard guy. A lot of the scenes of them together were funny and like
Yeah.
just I don't know. I just like those little intimate moments throughout the movie.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of cute moments in this too. Even just like that scene of him like shopping with the dude in Home Depot, like that was fun,
Yeah, yeah,
you know.
exactly. Yeah.
But but
So
yeah, um,
favorite character's pretty
yeah,
obvious, I
it's
guess. I mean,
Rylan. I mean,
Rylan. I keep
Rylan or
calling him
Rocky.
Grace. That's his last name, right?
Yeah, Rylan Grace.
But
Um, so I will say because we're gonna talk about the Martian later, I do like this better than the Martian.
me
I
too.
will, yeah,
Significantly
significantly
better.
better. Yeah. Um, you know, but we'll get into that later. But I don't know if you want to get the scores now.
Yeah, you can rate this first.
Yeah. So for me, I thought about it, and I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. 10 out of
Wow.
10, my first 10 out of 10 of the year, and there was no 10 out of 10s last year, so this is a very, big thing, and I really think it was amazing. It's so accurate to the book. I couldn't have asked for anything more in this movie. They just nail the characters, it looks beautiful, it's shot amazingly, like, I love it, and I'm really happy that people are gonna be able to experience this.
Wow, that's great. I'm really great to hear that. I'm really glad you loved it that much. I don't
I
remember the last time you've rated something a 5 stars on here. It's been a while.
Maybe there was no movie in 25 that gets 5 stars.
Same.
24, I was a couple. It was like Holdovers, Past Lives, and maybe like one other one. But yeah,
Oppenheimer,
probably the
maybe?
last one that I saw that get 5 stars was Past Lives.
Wow. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
maybe for me it was Poor Things and Oppenheimer were my last two.
Yeah.
But anyways, for my rating, Project Hail Mary, I gave it 4.5 stars, 9 out of 10. I couldn't bring it to the 5 just because I don't know, maybe you liked it a little more than me because you read the book before.
Yeah.
But I really have no complaints about it. I really did enjoy it a lot. I thought it was beautiful. It was such a cool experience to see it on that IMAX screen, 70 millimeter. Um, but I feel like for me, when I see a 5 star movie, there's just like some extra element that just connects with me a little more that was missing from this.
Mhm.
So there's nothing like technically wrong with it. It's a near perfect movie to me. It's just I don't know. I just
Yeah,
couldn't
that's fair.
I couldn't
You
give it a
couldn't get
five
No, I
stars.
get it. Yeah. Yeah.
But I loved it. It's hard for me to find anything to complain about it. So
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently the directors are interested in doing an adaptation of uh the his other book. It's called Artemis, but I don't know what it's about.
sci-fi, I'm guessing.
Yeah. But they
All
said
right.
that there's already a script apparently.
Well, if this makes money, which that's another thing, this has to make I think 500 million to break even. So that's kind of hefty.
Yeah.
But also, I don't
It
think
does it has a good chance though to make it.
yeah, but also Prime Video, they don't really care too much. They'd be willing to lose money on this as long as it drives people to their streaming service later. Like when
Yeah,
this
like,
is
people will rent this online.
yeah, exactly. When it's like, oh, this is now streaming on Prime, like people are gonna go to their
Yeah.
service, which honestly, like what who doesn't have Prime, you know? Like
Yeah.
I don't get how are they like getting new members? People just have it for their everyday life and
Well, isn't
then
it different Prime Video and Prime like the
I think
service?
if you get the service, you get Prime Video with it.
Oh, okay.
So maybe
But
I'm speaking from like a privileged point of view, but like
perhaps
who doesn't have Prime? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, Project Hail Mary.
All right,
I'll get
so
to the movie news.
let's talk about some movie news.
I'm trying what? Yeah, there's a bunch of things on here that I'm trying to like.
I'll discuss the first one. It's kind of like funny, just
Where
thing I
is
wanted
it?
to mention.
Oh wait, okay, I see. Yeah, I didn't. I actually didn't see this. Oh no, wait, you
You
sent
didn't
this to me.
you didn't see that? Yeah, I think I did.
I don't. But I don't. What is? Okay, I just. Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Hmm.
So, our first bit, it's not really news, it's just funny. Jonathan Majors, who was on his way to becoming one of the biggest stars in Hollywood.
Yeah.
He was in Creed 3, he was in the MCU, and then, of course, he got canceled for doing horrible things. Now he's going to start an action film for the Daily Wire, and Ben Shapiro is going to produce it. It's like, oh,
Well,
how the
isn't that's
mighty
his
have
like
fallen.
that's his like production company though, right? Ben Shapiro.
I don't know if it's his company, but they like work together. this just feels like a fake headline,
Yeah, this feels like
you
an
know?
Onion headline.
Yeah, it's so insane because he's such a talented actor too. Like he was so
Yeah,
great in Creed.
yeah.
I didn't see Magazine Dreams yet. I've been meaning to watch it, but I've heard great things about his performance there as well.
He was great in Loki.
Yeah, he was great in Loki, but like, god damn,
Yeah, it
bro, it
sucks,
just
but
shows
yeah,
like how people are willing to throw away their values. You
yeah.
know, I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see. Is there any chance that it could be good? Maybe,
I doubt it.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
so this feels like um this next piece feels like this has been news for a while. We just haven't
yeah.
recorded. So you could
So it was announced Netflix, Paramount somehow was able to get a higher bid, and Netflix is declining to raise the bid to buy Warner Brothers. So now I think it has to go through Congress to get approved. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Not a good look for the whole film industry. Paramount's not really the best at releasing movies. I couldn't really tell you. I mean, they have like good IPs, but not as good as some of the other stuff. Like, when's the last time they had like a good original movie?
original, I don't know, but I know they have Scream, they have a scary movie that's gonna come out. No originals, but I'm just saying what they have. They also have
Yeah,
Sonic. They
yeah,
have John Wick. I
yeah.
think they have Transformers as well.
Transformers, like
So
GI Joe, that type of.
but the bad
Yeah,
thing is, I think out of over the past year, they were like out of all the major movie studios, they released the least amount of films to theaters. We just saw like something like Aang, that Aang animated movie got
yeah.
not shelved, but it was supposed to have a theatrical release and just got sent straight to streaming.
For no
So
reason, like no, but just and
yeah,
it's stupid because there's a pretty big following of that stuff. It's not like no one knows about it. A lot of people like Avatar.
yeah. So do you think the main thing that comes to mind with this is just thinking about DC Studios and their future? Do you think James Gunn is gonna like to work with Paramount, knowing what
No,
they're about and knowing like his political stance?
I
Is
don't
there any
know.
chance that there's some type of clash there and he ends up leaving?
I don't think he'll leave, but I also saw too that they don't want to like they like him. They want like they're if it's up to them, they're gonna keep him. Like they want them to continue doing whatever.
Yeah. I
Which
don't see them like rebooting DC, but there
no,
was just this article not too long ago about how like, oh, Paramount wants to bring back the strong straight white male lead character and all this stuff and how there want to be a push
well
for that
they just
traditional
had
conservative.
they just had Superman.
No, I know, but I mean James Gunn is, you know, he's going to want to have like inclusiveness in his
Yeah.
projects,
But I feel
which
like naturally comic book movies, like there's all different heroes from all different types of, like
yeah.
naturally you're gonna have a divert like Lanterns alone. That's like there's a white lead and a black lead, and then like, what are the other things that he's doing?
But I have a feeling Paramount might come in and give him certain notes that he doesn't like.
Yeah. And he might dip. You think?
Maybe. Maybe.
It's
I
possible.
just
And
think
listen, it's possible.
it's more of a fear now than it was with Netflix. Like I think Netflix is just gonna be like, whatever, do what
Yeah.
you want. Especially because they don't care. They're all about like diversity and stuff.
Hmm.
But if Paramount's pushing the opposite way, we'll see.
They're
The
also
one good thing about them buying it rather than Netflix is that they actually are a movie studio that makes theatrical releases. Like
yeah.
Netflix is a streaming service. So they basically were just buying them to have their library.
Yeah.
At least with Paramount buying them, there's people at Paramount that like work on theatrical releases and run a studio.
Mhm.
So that's like one silver lining, I guess, but I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it'll get shot down in Congress or something. But who knows? I know like the people at Paramount are like buddy buddy with Trump, so I doubt it.
Yeah. Um but um so we got our first look at the live action God of War series, and I hate to judge too much based on one image, but I feel like all of my hype kind of just went down the
Yeah.
drain after seeing this.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against Ryan Hurst. I, I
it
think he
looks weird. It just I don't know. It was a bad first look. Listen, it could come out and be great, but this is not a good first look, and I don't think that they should pretend that it is.
yeah, and I mean, if someone would have shown me this picture and said, "Oh, SNL did a skit about God of
God of
War," I
War.
would, like, totally believe them.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple big issues with how he looks. First of all, he's, like, squatted down, hunched over, and,
Yeah,
like,
it's like
his
it's a
you
very like demasculating position of him. Like he's supposed, like I don't know.
yeah, yeah, you could see, like, his belly. Like, he
Yeah.
looks fat. He
Yeah.
looks like he took the bulk way too far when if you look in the games, Kratos is jacked. He has, like, an
Jacked, yeah.
eight-pack, and the beard is, like, scraggly. Like,
Yeah,
Kratos
it's
has, like, this
weird. Like a thick,
strong,
yeah.
black, thick beard, and there's, like you just
I
have, like,
mean,
this scraggly beard.
maybe the
Like,
beard they'll touch up in post.
yeah, I think the main things are the
Is the
beard,
stomach.
his belly, and also his eyes. Kratos, I think, has, like, yellow eyes, very light eyes that are sort of surrounded by dark, and the eyes here are just kinda, like, beady and black. So I think that, like, those 3 things are
Yeah.
issues, but here's the good news is they just started filming this. This is our first look. They could have released this as a test. I think I saw people putting this through like AI detection things, and they were like, "This is 90% probably AI generated."
Oh, okay.
They could have put this out as like an AI thing just
Yeah.
to see what people thought about this look, and then change it based on that. Um, Atreus does look pretty young here. I mean, I know he's young in the game,
Yeah.
but maybe not this young.
Yeah, like he
So
looks like really young in this. Like he looks like he's like a
yeah,
child. Like Atreus supposed to be
yeah.
like what, like 12 or 13 in the game, something like that?
Yeah, he looks like he's like 7,
Yeah.
you know?
But
But
yeah.
we'll
We'll
see.
see. We'll see. We shall see.
Mm.
Next bit of news. We got our first trailer to the Scary Movie 6. And it looks pretty good, you know. I think if you're a fan of the scary movies, it looks like it's gonna be in the vein of that. Um, they had like was it Officer Dewey or Doolittle or something like that they bring back?
Doofy.
Doofy, yeah. No, it looks good. I feel like it'll be fun. And I like that, they have Terrifier in it, and then they had like the substance, like they're gonna do Sinners, and I don't know, it just looks.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a movie, like it's like a movie that movie people will enjoy because it's poking fun at like all the, like if you don't watch movies, you're not gonna enjoy this movie because you're not gonna know
Yeah.
everything that's going on.
Well, yeah, specifically horror
Horror
movies.
movies, yeah,
But I do like the return of spoof movies because this was a big thing in our childhood.
yeah,
We
yeah.
loved these kind of movies, especially scary movies, a big one. I mean, there was recently, what was one, Naked Gun. That
They
was
do,
maybe
yeah,
not our childhood, but I did
yeah.
enjoy that,
They're
watching
doing the
that one.
Spaceballs too.
Yeah, Spaceballs. I'm trying to think what
And
other ones
Naked Gun
I
was really funny. I thought it was
yeah,
hysterical. Yeah,
it was. And a lot of it is just like dumb
dumb
humor.
humor. Yeah,
It doesn't have to be nuanced, you know?
yeah.
Like,
It's just very
and
slapstick. Yeah,
I'm glad they're not holding back. I know people are like, oh, like they did a they them joke. It's like that joke would have been funny like 10 years
10 years
ago.
ago.
It's not even
Yeah, that
funny.
was a little. I'm
Which
not
like
gonna lie. That was like I was like, eh.
I
Not that
kind of
it's just
agree.
like it's old. It's like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree, but also like go watch Scary Movie and see some of those
No,
jokes,
I know, I
They
know.
weren't always the smartest. Half of the movie's like fart jokes and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not like they're coming for this nuanced level of comedy. Like it's
That's fair.
dumb. It's
Yeah,
supposed to be dumb,
it's supposed to be done. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, let me think. Let's go through some of the ones they're parodying. You said Sinners,
The Sinners,
Terrifier,
Terrifier, The Substance,
Smile,
Smile, Get Out,
Long
Weapons,
Legs.
Long Legs.
It's crazy how they have weapons already too. That movie like
Yeah.
just came out. So
I'm trying to think. Megan, I guess technically.
yeah, Megan was in there.
I'm sure like Pennywise will be in it in some aspect, or I'm trying to think. Terrifier was cool to see. It's like kind of like if you're in a spoof movie, they made you means you made it because like obviously
yeah,
they, you know,
yeah.
um,
So
I think yeah, but it'll be fine.
yeah, it'll be fun. I'm sure it seems like it will do pretty well. There
Yeah.
is like an
And
audience.
honestly, I have to say when I forgot what this was attached to that I saw it. Like the audience I was with, like really liked it. Like they were very engaged with it, and they all
It was attached to Scream.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Oh, so that's perfect. Yeah, and I went to like the
Yeah.
Scream early screening, and then like, oh, by the way, I still have that Scream poster for you. the like Nev
Oh, yeah?
Campbell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Need to grab that.
But yeah, like they recognized it right away when when he pulls the mask off. He has like the smile mask, and then smile. That's another one.
Yeah, no, I said that.
Oh,
Smile. Yeah.
um, but yeah, I think it'll. I don't know how I don't see it making more than like $150 million, but like that's successful for this because like these budgets, it's not like it has to make like $200 million to be
No.
successful. You
It's
know?
probably so cheap. I also
Yeah,
saw there's gonna be a lot of fun cameos in it. I have a feeling Melissa Barrera is gonna
yeah. I
appear,
saw a lot of rumors that she was gonna be in it.
but I
Yeah.
don't know though because it's made by Paramount,
Mm,
who,
yeah. This
they were the
obviously,
ones
yeah.
that she was beefing with in the
She's
first
beefing
place.
one, yeah.
So,
But yeah.
all right, you could talk about this next one too.
We got our first trailer to Lanterns, and it's gonna be released in August. And I don't really like it that much. Like, I don't know. It's just it not that it looks bad, it's more it doesn't look like a Green Lantern show. And there's a
Yeah,
very dangerously lack of green in the show, which is I don't know. But who knows? I mean, there's very talented people involved in it. Damon Lindelof is writing it. He's showrunner. He's the guy who did Lost, and he did the Watchmen show, which was very, very praised very well. So I think it'll be good, but it's the lack of like the comic Green Lantern thing is kind of bothering me.
yeah. I have no doubt that it will be good. It
Yeah,
looks good. It looks like the whole thing was it's like True Detective-esque and this and that. But if you hear that James Gunn is going to be producing a Green Lantern show, just before you knew anything about this, imagine in your head what that would look like. It's not
yeah,
this. I'll tell you that.
no,
Like I want Green Lantern in space with, Chip. A little Chip gets
yeah.
mentioned, but I want the color. I want them in space.
I want
And
the
who
other
knows, maybe
lanterns. Yeah,
yeah, maybe they'll have it. So I don't want to judge too much based off one trailer. But if the whole series is like this and then they get their suit in like the last episode,
doesn't
like we
really
should have
matter.
learned
Yeah,
by now that people don't react well to that. Like
yeah,
we've had enough Disney Plus Marvel shows to realize that's not the way
yeah. No, I agree.
to do a superhero show. But we'll give it time and see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I love Kyle Chandler. Aaron Pierre was awesome in the fuck was that Netflix movie that got him this role? Rebel Ridge. Like
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be very good. Like I'm very excited for his character. Also, this is other news that we have, but we'll just mention it now because we're talking about it. It was announced he's gonna be in Superman Man of Tomorrow, which is very exciting.
Yeah, I think people kind of had an idea already because when the official announcement came out, he posted on his story and said like can't wait or something.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's
glad
actually
that they're
sick.
doing
Yeah. I'm actually really
yeah,
excited, yeah.
they're
'Cause
doing
it's
that
gonna
interconnectivity,
Yeah, because it's gonna be Superman, uh Superman, Lex Luthor, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern, Supergirl, probably Lobo, and Brainiac.
Mhm.
Like that's sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
That's what we want. That's
Yeah,
what like
yeah,
the superhero fan base wants.
yeah.
So
So it's exciting. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Well, apparently, like Sinestro's in the series, so like, are they like? I'm the way this trailer went, I'm expecting Sinestro to just look like a regular dude, and if he's not like red, people are gonna freak the fuck out.
yeah, and he should be
He
red.
should be, yeah. Like that's
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it will be good. And this is only one trailer. This could all be from the first episode. But if the whole series looks and feels like this, I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be kind
know?
of upset, honestly, too. Yeah, I cannot lie to you.
So,
But yeah, so we shall see.
all right. Quickly, just want to mention this. Disney had some kind of like, not press conference, but
Oh, I saw that actually because
some
there's some
kind of
things.
like
Yeah, there's some things that they've announced today.
announcements. One of which being we're getting a third Monsters Inc. movie. They've realized how much money these sequels make, so they're going ham. Coco 2, Monsters Inc. 3. I mean,
There's
Monsters
another.
University, I'm not the biggest fan of. I know people like that one. I like the original Monsters Inc. I'm sure they could figure out something to do with this and
Yeah,
it'll
I
be
think
fine.
this. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. And honestly, this is one they haven't touched in a while, so I'm like, this. Yeah, whatever.
But man, just give us Ratatouille
Do
2
it.
already.
But like, what's the story gonna be?
Bro, what's the story gonna be for this? What's the story gonna be for anything? What's
I
this
don't know.
like?
Yeah,
Does
I
it really
guess.
matter at this point?
Wait, there was something
honestly.
no, but they announced a bunch of other stuff today too, Disney. Like, recently, like, maybe, like, 2 hours ago or something?
Incredibles 3 release date, I think
Oh,
July
so
2028.
they announced live action Lilo& and Stitch too.
Oh, yes, yes,
That's
which
kind of interesting,
I didn't see the first one, but it made over 1 billion, so
'cause, like, um, I feel like it's I don't know. It obviously is, like, it makes a lot of money, but that's the first time they're doing a live action direct to DVD movie. 'Cause this Lilo& and
ye
Stitch 2 didn't I don't think it released in theaters. I'm pretty sure it was, like, direct to DVD.
yeah, I'm sure they're probably not gonna follow it,
Follow it,
if I had to
yeah.
guess, but
Yeah. Then they said so and then next year they announced the Disney animation is gonna have it's Ice Age 6, Frozen 3, the Bluey movie, and then well, this is an animation, but Star Wars Starfighter.
alright.
Bluey movie is gonna make actually $50 billion.
Yeah, that's
That's
gonna
gonna be
have to get
so
drafted
much
in our
oh my
next
god, bro. That's the first
right.
I'm not even kidding, it's probably the first pick of 27.
Well, Secret Wars, but I feel like
Oh, and Man of Tomorrow.
Secret Wars could get pushed, you
Nah, I
know?
don't think it's gonna push.
We'll see. But
But yeah,
very
sure.
quickly, also wanna talk about we got, like, a couple new trailers for Super Mario Galaxy movie and just a lot more marketing. We're approaching the release,
Yeah,
which
it's
is
less than
April
2
1st, like,
weeks.
yeah, 2 weeks. We learned that Donald Glover is actually voicing Yoshi, which you would have no idea.
Yeah,
It
he
just sounds
sounds
like the
great,
voice
yeah.
actor from
He
the
sounds
game,
great.
and, I mean, if you didn't tell me, obviously, I would have no idea.
Yeah. I like that they do, like, so I don't know, for these movies, I like that it's, like, celebrity casting, like, they don't cast just, like, for the fit of the 'cause it's just like video game characters.
I'm
Who
just,
gives a
like,
fuck?
trying to think of how this casting came together. Did they call Donald Glover and be like, "Yo, we think you'd be great to, like, make Yoshi
But
noises"?
doesn't Nintendo do, like, does Nintendo does the casting, right? Like, it's not or it's Illumination that does it.
It's probably both. I mean,
Yeah.
it probably has to get approval on both ends.
Yeah, because I know
But,
Nintendo's like, you know how they are with everything.
yeah, do you think Donald Glover sent in a tape and was like, "Let me be Yoshi"? Like, how did this
I
casting
mean,
come to
it's
be?
not
I feel like
he's like a nerdy guy. It's not the craziest thing in the world.
yeah, but it's not like he's doing a normal voice, you know?
But he's done
He's
other animated stuff. Like, he's done voice acting, I feel like. Like, he has, like,
I'm sure. Listen, he's killing it, so
I should get
I can't
Robert
really say anything
Pattinson.
bad.
Robert Pattinson should get in the Mario movies. He does all crazy voices all the time.
Honestly, Robert Pattinson Waluigi wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, honestly, you're right. I feel like he would do it.
The voice he did in The Boy and the Heron was not bad.
Yeah, no, I was like, wait, hold on. I want to see Super. And also, we got revealed. For those of my Pikmin fans out there, Pikmin crumbs. There was a post that they made like showing all the characters in Super Mario Galaxy, and there's a picture of the 3 Pikmin, and I was like, that's not an accident. They're giving me
Yep.
little crumbs. So I mean, there's that. There was like the thing of the Rob robot.
Mhm.
I have a feeling the way like they're you know how they like when the scenes of like Peach in space and like, oh, look, these are all the tunnels, all the different places. Like they're gonna
Yeah,
make that the way that it connects to the other.
for, like, Smash.
Yeah, they're definitely doing Smash, bro. There's no
Yeah,
way. I'd like.
yeah.
Why would they have Pikmin in it?
How are they gonna get Sonic involved, though? Because he's not in the same style. He's
Yeah,
live action,
these
you
live
know?
action.
I mean, they could
I
do it
don't know.
without him or just do, like,
I
a
hope they
different
follow
Sonic.
like the GameCube. Like because the game that one's sick. Like the GameCube game with the hand and stuff. That was like a
Yeah.
plot. Yeah,
If they fight the hand at the end, that would be
that'd be
fire.
fire. I'm looking
Um,
at Wait, I want to see if Donald Glover like what other animated stuff he's done. He was in the Muppets movie,
which one?
the newer one, like
The Muppets or Muppets Most Wanted?
the Muppets.
Dude, he's in The Martian, actually.
Yeah, the guy that tells them to like do a like wrap around Earth to pick him up.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel
He's in
like
Spider-Verse.
yeah, he's in
Oh,
Spider
yeah,
Verse. He's in the live action Lion Kings.
he plays Uncle Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have much voice work.
Why do I feel like wasn't he supposed to voice like Deadpool and something
I think you're right, maybe for, like, a TV show.
for a T? Yeah, maybe that was it. But yeah, I like that they do these stunt casting shit for Nintendo. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
Nah, it's just, like,
these movies,
weird.
yeah, it's like it's fine. It doesn't matter. You know
Yeah.
who's
Um,
voicing the hell's the guy's name? Oliver and what's the other guy?
I think Louis.
Oliver and Louis. Yeah.
Jeez. Olimar. I feel like Louis would be Jesse Eisenberg, maybe. Or
Oh,
no,
they
no,
should do. They should
Michael
do.
Cera. Michael Cera.
They should do like the Eisenberg and Culkin, like
Oh yeah.
from what's that movie in Poland? Oh my
The
god.
fuck's it called? Yeah, the one that he won the Oscar
Yeah.
for. I forgot what it's called. Oh, A Real Pain.
Real Pain. Yeah.
Yeah. But
But
all
yeah.
right, move on.
Next
This
thing.
one, I don't like have much care or interest in this, but just wanted to share it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kate Winslet has been cast as the female lead in the new Lord of the Rings film, which actually comes out 2027. Not
Yeah, so
that
good
far
stuff
away.
going. Yeah, I saw
So
like they're filming everything in New Zealand. She's like moving her entire family there for like 6 months.
she's giving me elf vibes. They're definitely gonna toss
Yeah,
some elf
she's
ears on
100%.
her.
Yeah, she's gonna be an elf, like an elf warrior or something. I like Kate
But I,
Winslet though. It's
yeah, I
exciting.
love Kate Winslet. They also cast someone else who's gonna play like a
Young
Aragorn.
Aragon. Yeah, I saw that too.
So I don't really know him, so I can't say much. But I love Kate Winslet, so I love seeing her
Yeah,
get work.
we'll see how this is. I'm not honestly sold on Andy Serkis as a director, but I know
He's
Peter
directing it,
Jackson.
or is
Yeah,
Peter Jackson directing
no,
it?
Peter Jackson's producing, Serkis is directing.
Oh, why? You weren't the biggest fan of Venom, Let There Be Carnage?
Well, not even that, bro. Fucking that new Animal Farm movie looks atrocious. He's directing that.
Oh, yeah, I saw the trailer for that when I saw Hoppers.
Bro, that I'm not even kidding. That actually looks like one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. If you know what like the book Animal Farm is supposed to be about, it's just like it looks so stupid. It's like I
Why,
don't know.
you don't think Seth Rogen should be voicing the main guy?
No, not at all. The fuck, it looks really bad to me, honestly.
It's crazy. That's an Angel Studios movie, which
Well,
is
no,
like
nobody picked it.
conservative Catholic.
Nobody picked it up. Angel Studios picked it up because nobody was going to release it. It's not. They didn't make it. They just bought the rights and just.
Bro, I'm surprised. Like, why'd they even make it then?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because it's kind of hard because animation to be successful kind of has to cater towards children. You know, what's
I
like a
mean,
big animated movie that was successful that doesn't cater towards children? I'm sure you could think of one, but it's not common.
Like Spider-Verse isn't. It's
I
fine.
mean,
Yeah.
listen, adults like it, we like it, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's made for
Kids
kids.
movie. Yeah, I'm trying to
You
think.
know,
Like adult. I mean, I feel like it's more like. Well, I mean, I don't know, like anime, like Demon Hunter, the movie made
yeah,
like a ton of
yeah.
money. Yeah.
But imagine like an Animal Farm. It's not the adult aspect of it is not in like action or brutality or sex.
It's
It's
in
just
like
like a serious adult movie about talking animals. Like
yeah,
who the fuck is going to see that? So you have to make it
yeah.
cater towards kids. But then it begs the question like why even make it in the first place? I don't
Wasn't
know.
it like banned in the U.S. for a while? Animal
What like
Farm, the
any
book,
adaptation or the book? I
the
don't know.
book,
I think it was
because it
possibly.
was like considered like communist propaganda and shit.
I'm sure it was.
But
Wouldn't surprise
anyway,
me.
yeah. Next thing we got. Um, Universal is extending their theatrical window for all of their films. Theaters will now get a minimum of 5 weekends exclusively, which will be increased to 7 in January 27. It looks like Universal likes to make money, which is, I don't
Yeah,
understand why.
they had like the 17-day release window, which was working for them, it seemed like.
Yeah,
But I'm really glad with this news. 5 weekends before going to a streamer or
that's
to
awesome.
be
Yeah,
able to rent, and then eventually 7 in the
yeah,
following year is just great. Great, I
yeah.
love that.
Um,
So
very nice.
it's you have like Universal, and Universal I feel like has been.
They've been really good, honestly, lately.
You always kind of hear about like Warner Brothers, Disney. Those are like the big ones. Warner Brothers had a great year this year, which all was to, build up their value so they could
Yeah.
sell. But they had a great year. But Universal just stays winning in
Yeah.
in the shadows,
They have this year they have Odyssey and they also have Mario too.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
and then they're gonna last year they had
I think
Jurassic World.
yeah, they have the chance to have $2 billion movies in the same year,
Yeah, it's
which is
crazy.
pretty crazy. I mean,
Imagine they had the
Disney's done
highest
it.
grossing live action and highest grossing animated film of the year.
Yeah, I mean Disney might do it this year. Well, last year Disney had Zootopia and Lilo and Stitch, which both crossed $1 billion.
Yeah,
and Lilo and Stitch was live action, Zootopia was animated. But yeah,
true.
just great news for movie lovers.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll
Yeah,
skip
we'll
this
skip the
Aaron Pierre
yeah,
and we'll skip the Oscars thing for
Oscars.
now. We'll
Yeah.
go back to that.
We
Um,
got our first look at Dune Part 3, and the trailer was also released.
yeah. What'd you think of the trailer?
Looks good. He's definitely going genocidal in this. He's the villain of the like. It's so I feel like it's obvious that he's gonna be like a maniac in this.
Yeah, yeah. I love the trailer.
Yeah, it
It
looks
looks
really
really
good.
good.
Yeah,
I love the little chant that he's doing throughout it, and it just looks really good. Like I'm
yeah,
imagining watching this in IMAX, you know. But I don't know. I feel like Denis blew me away so much with part two. I just don't see how this is going to top that. You know,
yeah. It's
the
gonna be
story definitely
interesting.
gets a
Yeah,
little. It feels different than one and two. There's like a bunch of new characters. You know, you have
yeah. Like
Anya
his
Taylor
kids are
Joy's
in it.
character in it. Florence Pugh is going to be a big player in it. You have Robert Pattinson as the villain.
Yeah,
I love Robert Pattinson's look too.
yeah. He looks
Looks
sick.
awesome.
Yeah,
So we'll see. Hopefully, this is as good as it looks, and we'll see how the awards season treats
yeah,
it. It's going to be crazy awards season next year because you have Christopher Nolan, you have a Spielberg, you have a Denis,
yeah.
you have a Gonzalez Inarritu. What else? There's like all these massive movies coming out.
I know
So
there's that movie like it's like Nine Wild Horses that a lot of people are talking about with Oscar buzz.
I've heard something about that.
Apparently, that's like supposed to be really good. Like I know like the favorites for Best Actor, Sam Rockwell is in that, and like that's one of the picks for it.
Yeah, I feel like Best Actor will probably be some combination of like Tom Cruise, Matt Damon, Chalamet,
Chalamet.
Jafar Jackson.
Then like there's gonna be one random like indie or international one.
Yeah, it could be the
Yeah.
one you just said,
What?
Rockwell.
Rockwell? Yeah.
Yeah. I also saw there's like another movie coming out called like The Oldest Living Pickpocket in New York that stars John Turturro. That's apparently getting a lot of buzz.
Oh, I did hear about that. That looks
Yeah,
yeah, I know. I think I sent you something about that on
maybe.
Twitter. It's like
But
they have like one still, it's like him walking in like Chinatown and he has like the
mhm.
coat on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I
So,
love John Turturro. He's
yeah.
awesome. I
But
didn't
I know
realize like that no continue, sorry.
they're gonna be playing this trailer in front of Project Hail Mary, which since we saw it early, we didn't get to see the trailer in IMAX. But
Yeah, that does suck. I honestly might go again this weekend just to see because my friends want to see Spider-Man and Dune in IMAX. Well,
yeah,
now, yeah, we'll now transition, but to Spider-Man, we finally got the Spider-Man trailer. And
finally
it
after
finally
leaks and
leaks,
waiting,
and it was the trailer that leaked online, so I don't know why they just didn't fucking release it. It looks really good. Color grading looks awesome. It looks like I don't know. There's a lot of cool shots. A lot of different villains in it. The Scorpion, Boomerang, the Hand is in it, Hulk is in it, Punisher's in it. Like it feels sick. It like feels like really like it's set up in New York and like all these heroes are kind of based out of here. So it makes sense that he interacts with all these heroes, you know?
yeah. And as much as I just said I love the Dune trailer, I love this trailer even more.
Yeah. It's
This was
so
an
good.
amazing trailer.
Yeah.
And I love how it feels distinctly different from the first three movies. Just like the whole feel of what Spider-Man's doing, like how he's acting, just the
Yeah.
environments he's in. This feels like it's really utilizing New York. Like when in the first, people could correct me if I'm wrong, but when in the first three movies is he like swinging on skyscrapers in New York,
Very
like jumping off
rarely. Yeah.
buildings and
Not a
stuff?
lot. Yeah.
It doesn't really happen, you know?
Yeah.
This feels like sort of reminds me of the PS4 game a little bit
Yeah.
in terms of the environments and stuff. But it just, I don't know, it was such a good trailer. It just got me so
Yeah.
excited, and
I
it
don't know. Him,
showed
him.
it
Yeah.
showed like just enough. You know,
Yeah.
you look at Punisher, you get Bruce Banner confirmed, a couple of the villains. You know, Boomerang. It shows, I believe,
Scorpion.
Scorpion. You get to see. You know, he's gonna have the
Finally,
full
because
suit.
they teased him in the first movie. Uh,
Yeah,
Bro, I'm like 90% sure that Keith David is talking over the trailer.
maybe. I mean, who could he play? I know Tombstone is supposed to be that other
Tombstone is the
guy.
dude from Black Lightning.
Yeah,
Uh,
and I think he voices him in like Spider Verse or
yeah, he does,
something.
yeah, he voices him in Spider-Verse. Um, I don't know. People said maybe he's playing because he's in college now, Peter. Maybe like he's like playing Professor Connors. Like he's the lizard.
maybe.
That'd be kind of
That
cool.
could be, yeah, that could be possible. Um,
He
but
said
yeah,
talk about spiders' lifestyles. Like that makes sense.
yeah. There's a couple things that this gives us a little bit more about the plot. The one thing that I'm not the biggest fan of is like how big of players MJ and Ned seem to be in this
Yeah.
movie. They're in the trailer a lot, and it seems like we already see in it like not only Peter Parker interacting with them, but we see a shot of Zendaya and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So like they're going to be big players in this, which I thought the whole point of the ending of the third was to kind of like separate him, to maybe introduce a new love interest, because he does have a lot of love interests in the
Yeah.
comics, like Felicia Hardy and Gwen Stacy.
That's safe to see. Yeah.
But the fact that they're already back in this, and if I had to guess, I would assume that they're gonna regain their memory by the end of the movie. If I had to
I don't.
guess,
I don't think so. I
I
think
don't
they're
know.
just gonna start like clean slate.
Maybe, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just not. That's like the only thing that I'm a little bit wary of.
Yeah. But
So
overall, looks really good. Very
yeah.
excited.
All right, maybe we could just talk about the Oscars a little
Yeah.
bit before we move on. Did you watch
Um,
the ceremony or no?
I
Any of
watched
it?
some of it, but we were coming back from the Project Hail Mary screening, so like I wasn't able to get all of it, but I did watch some of it. I thought it was good. You know, I was surprised how well One Battle After Another did. But like honestly, like I know there's a lot of discourse online. Like, there's no award that I was like, that's insane that they got that award. Like all of them were like pretty. I had like a genuine idea. There was no like anything crazy out of left field. I have to say.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I'm glad with most of them. The Sean Penn, I feel like, is a little bit
that
surprising.
was weird. Yeah, that was the
I do
only.
think it's just kind of funny because, like, you see
He,
someone like Chalamet who's had this huge campaign of
yeah,
basically saying, like, I want the Oscar, I'm doing this, like, this is the best work of my career, this and
yeah.
that. And he loses to Michael B. Jordan. And then you have someone like Sean Penn who doesn't
Who
give a
like doesn't
fuck,
give a fuck. It's like what his
hasn't
third
done
Oscar,
any,
right?
yes, third Oscar, hasn't
Yeah.
campaigned at all, hasn't come to any of the award shows and wins.
He like
So it's like,
melted his last Oscar and like donated it to Ukraine for bullets.
yeah, it's it's just kind of funny that
Yeah.
a lot of times doing these huge campaigns comes back to bite you, you know. But I'm surprised Sean Penn won that.
Yeah, I
I
am
really
too.
wanted Stellan to win. Um,
I
that's
like
like one of
yeah,
the things.
I finally watched Sentimental Value, so yeah, he was good.
Yeah. But speaking on the whole Michael B. Jordan thing, I love Michael B. Jordan. He's a great actor, but I think when years go by, this is gonna be looked back on as one of the weaker best actor performances that we've seen. I just don't think that, and honestly, I have to say, even before what happened at BAFTAs, he was not even in like, if you're looking at the top 5 that were nominated, he was probably like 4th or 5th. Most people had
I had him
Wagner
like
Moura,
3.
Chalamet, and DiCaprio above him. After
No,
that, what
I
happened at the BAFTAs, all of a sudden he shot up to number 1. So it's like
I feel like
how all of a
Timmy.
sudden is his performance that much better? And also another problem that I have is the award season is too long. It's
Yeah,
way
the
too
Oscars have to
long.
go back to February. I don't know why
They have to move to like February or January, or at least
yeah,
be like close to the other ones.
yeah,
It's just like the award season's like tiring at this
yeah,
point. I think Chalamet should have won, but
yeah.
that's besides the point.
I'm not upset with B. Jordan getting it though. He's a really talented actor.
No, I'm happy for him. I'm
Yeah,
glad that he won because he is such a great actor.
yeah.
I don't think, not that he doesn't deserve it, but I think for this performance this year, I don't think he was the best, you know?
I'll agree with
So
that. Yeah, but I mean,
besides that, I'm really happy Madigan won. We saw like, I think 8 there was 8 awards to
yeah,
horror movies this year, which is the most ever, which is great. Horror usually does not get
not too
any
well. Yeah,
recognition, but we had Weapons, Frankenstein, and I think, what's the other? Sinners. Yeah.
Sinners. Yeah.
So best
Ed
picture, fine. My best picture is Begonia personally, but
I mean, my best picture didn't even get nominated, so
yeah,
bullshit, dude.
wasn't even nominated for international.
Which is that's insane. Come on.
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
He's never been nominated for an Oscar.
I know. We talked about that. It's craziness.
How did Old Boy not get anything?
I feel like that was probably a cult classic kind of situation, you
Maybe,
know.
yeah, but
But yeah,
yeah,
besides that, I mean, I don't really have much else to say about it.
yeah, it's fine.
Avatar won best visuals.
Yeah, I was happy with that.
Yeah.
Early pick for you think Project Hail Mary is a shot at Best Picture?
Yeah. Too
No?
early. To get nominated, yes, but to win, it's way
Mm,
too early.
yeah.
Released in the year. Who
This I know
knows? I
this is a
mean,
big awards push for them for Amazon. Like
yeah,
they you know, but we'll
definitely.
see. I do you think if the summer wasn't as crowded, they would have released it in the summer?
Probably.
There's a
This
lot this
does feel
summer.
like a big kind of
There's
blockbuster-y.
Supergirl, Mandalorian, I mean Minions is another
Odyssey,
Odyssey,
Spider-Man, Toy
Spider-Man.
Story.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah,
So like
it's a tough year,
yeah.
tough summer.
And they had
Um,
this now this movie will be when's the next big sci-fi movie coming out? Star Wars, it's like 2 months.
yeah,
So like
yep,
they're gonna be able to, you know. That's crazy. Star Wars is like less than 2 months away.
I know. What is it? It's May, right?
May 11th.
I mean, my girlfriend's so excited for that. I don't know. She loves
I
Grogu.
I don't
And it goes back to what you were talking about. You're like, oh, especially white women just
Yeah,
love
they love
Grogu.
Grogu, dude. I'm like
She's never seen any Star Wars movie, never watched The Mandalorian, obviously.
yeah.
Loves Grogu.
Bro, like,
So,
randomly, every single nurse that I work with, they just have, like, the Baby Yoda fucking badge reels, and it's like, you know, like, the weird Facebook mom shit. It's like, "Don't talk to me till I've had my coffee," and it's like an AI picture of Grogu with, like, a latte or something like that. You know, they love white people love Grogu for some reason. I don't know why,
yeah, I
but,
don't know.
yeah, yeah,
All right, we can move on, I
yeah.
think. Before we get to our last movie, maybe we could talk a little bit about what we've watched recently
Yeah, I think
that
first
we,
I wanna talk about Hoppers because we both saw
yeah,
that,
I just want to
and
go back to like the last thing I've seen since we spoke. Okay,
last thing I
go ahead.
watched was Sentimental Value, and I liked it.
Or
I
no,
thought it was
I
good.
was just saying since like the last episode. Yeah,
Oh,
so
oh,
what'd you think of Sentimental Value?
I liked it, I did. I think it's, like, shot really well, and honestly, my favorite character in it is the daughter, is, like,
Hmm.
Stellan Skarsgård's daughter. Um, like, I think it's a little overhyped. I do like the performances a lot. I think, like, the story, like, I feel like the actors carry well, the performers carry this movie more than the actual, like, story itself. I like the
Yeah,
whole thing, like, it comes full circle that she takes the role and, like, you know, Ella Fanning was great too. Like, the
yeah.
scenes of her talking with like, doing the table reads and stuff, like, y I don't know, I thought that was really good, like, the scene
I
of
mean,
her, like
you have like four. I don't know if all. I think at least three of them. I know Stellan, Renata, and Inga all got nominated for Oscars. I think Elle Fanning didn't get nominated.
yeah, mhm,
She might have. I don't remember, but she was nominated at other award shows.
yeah.
So that's like four awards worthy performances
Performances, yeah,
in one movie is crazy.
crazy. It was
You
really
know?
good, I liked it. The only ones I have to watch now are Train Dreams and, The Secret Agent, which both are on streaming now, so I will do eventually.
Yeah, definitely check out Train Dreams. I love Train Dreams. That's on Netflix too, so it's
I
easy
started
to
it and I
watch.
just, like, never finished, but, you know. Not that it was
Any,
boring, I just was, like, doing something.
yeah. Anything else you've seen recently?
Um, I feel like I spoke about this, but I saw Devil Wears Prada. Did I speak
Yeah,
about
I
that?
think you
Yeah.
did. Yeah, I think you did.
Wait, let me look at my letterbox because I've
Yeah,
actually
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
know if you
saying.
noticed, I've been logging lately.
Yeah, I've noticed you've been putting some stuff in. I'll give you a like
Um,
right now. Well,
Let me see.
Hoppers.
Hoppers, yeah. I really liked it. That was a lot of fun. It was, you know, I like the animation a lot. I don't know, I like the designs of the animals and stuff. I thought that was really cute, and I found it funny. I thought it was actually funny. Like, the scene where,
Bro,
like, they're all at the council and, like, she's, like, does the thing with the I don't wanna
yeah,
spoil it. I was like, I
yeah.
thought that was really funny. I was crying laughing when that
Bro, that
happened.
was like shocking. That
I thought
wasn't
it was no, I know, but
but
it was, like,
yeah,
it was
no, no.
funny.
I thought the movie was very funny, and I
Yeah.
thought the movie was like insane with where it went.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that car chase scene,
With
dude,
the
with the
shark.
shark. I was like, "Oh my, like what has this movie become?" And then
Did
like
you
the ending where you have like this evil butterfly that transfers its mind into a robotic human
wasn't
that
what's his name awesome in the voice?
yeah, Dave Franco was
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
like this is just pushing the boundaries a lot for a children's movie,
Yeah.
which I really loved.
I loved it,
It
yeah.
it, it felt like very unique and just like a well written, funny
Yeah.
story.
Apparently this guy the director is like, he did that show on Cartoon Network, like, Three Bears. It's like
Yeah,
the
three
we
bears or something,
yeah,
something like that.
and people have always, like, loved that show, so when it got announced he was doing this, people were really high on it. But I did enjoy it. I saw that there was they released a little thing of when he first pitched the movie. It was gonna be in, like, a Studio Ghibli style 2D animation, which I thought was
hmm
really interesting.
I saw that. I feel like I don't know if that would
I
have
don't know if
worked
it
as
would've
well.
worked though, yeah. I
Yeah,
like the way it's animated in this.
yeah,
Yeah, this is a banger for Pixar. Well, we
hmm
got now we had that other movie coming out, Hexed or Fixed or something like that,
yeah. Hex. That's not Pixar. That's Disney
of
animation.
Disney. So next Pixar is the cat movie,
Yeah,
Gato.
Gato. And this is kind of
Pulling for
just
that
goes to
one.
show you, like, especially with how it's performing at the box office, where it's like, oh, how do we make money on these originals? Like, Elio didn't do good. Wish didn't do good. Just make a
Yeah.
good movie. Like, hire people that will
That
make a good movie.
yeah, yeah, I agree.
you know, just through word of mouth. That's why this movie's performing
Yeah.
so well.
And
You
all
know,
they did advertise it more though, I will say. This is definitely
yeah.
advertised a lot more.
It didn't even drop in China yet, too.
Yeah, which is
And
great.
you
And
saw how much Zootopia made
yeah,
there. So
they like kinda animated animal shit, I feel like. I feel like it's gonna do well. But yeah,
I don't know if you
hoppers.
saw. I
Oh.
sent you like this that in. I don't know
Yeah,
if it was like
I think it was in
the
Japan that the
they
thing
had
where they
a
had the piece of
the
wood that the actual
standee.
beavers were, like, chomping on and shit.
Yeah, in the theater they had a standee that was like a big poster thing that said like hoppers, and next to it was actual logs that beavers had like bit through. It's just very funny.
And then they had, like, you could pet the sign 'cause, like, it was fun,
Yeah,
yeah. But,
yeah,
yeah, it was fun. I honestly, when I saw that announced, I was like, "This is gonna be no one's gonna see this fucking movie." But I
yeah.
loved it.
Same.
Yeah, I
I
was like
loved it too.
yeah.
I give it a 4.5
I give
actually.
it really? I give it a 4,
Yeah,
but I enjoyed it a lot.
and this
Um,
surprised me even, but on my Pixar list it was like my third
yeah.
highest Pixar movie. Yeah,
It's good, it's very good.
yeah.
Um,
I loved it.
I saw Crime 101, that was pretty good.
I liked it.
Uh,
Yep. The
what
Bride.
else? Yeah, I Eat the Bride. Eesh.
I hated The Bride, dude. I
It's
hated it.
just it's I don't know, like, to the second it starts off so weird with the Mary Shelley shit, like, I don't
Yeah,
understand what is the like, why can't she just be the bride? Like, why is there this whole subplot that she has, like, a fucking tumor in her head that Mary Shelley put there? Like, it's just but that's not even I don't know. She just is so weird. She's, like, manic. She has, like, word salad sentences.
yeah.
It's, like, very strange.
The Mary Shelley thing really is like I get it's a
Creative
creative
choice, but it's
choice
just
and it's a big
stupid.
swing, but it just did not work for me
Yeah, I
at
did not
all.
like it either.
I
I
mean, I don't
agree.
like the look of them either.
Yeah, I wanted her
Um,
to have, like, like, the
yeah.
actual I liked, what's his name's Luke?
Who,
Um,
Frank?
yeah, because he's supposed to be, like, older and, like, like, not FNAF reference, but withered, you know?
Withered withered
Withered
Christian Bale.
withered Christian Bale.
Yeah. There's also like these two Penelope Cruz and Peter Sarsgaard play like these two detectives, and they were horrible,
It
both of them.
was
And they're
weird, yeah.
both good. They're both talented, good actors.
Yeah.
Like Penelope Cruz in Ferrari, she was my choice for best actress that year. She was best supporting actress. She was amazing. These are very talented
People,
actors.
yeah.
They were just horrible,
I
like
feel like
laughably bad in
this is
this.
something that's gonna, like, in, like, 10, 15 years, people are gonna look back and, like
Really,
yeah, I think it's gonna be,
I
like, a
don't know.
cult classic in, like, 10, 15 years.
I disagree,
I don't
but we'll
like it.
see.
I don't think it's good, but yeah, I think it's shot really well. The IMAX stuff is fucking weird. Like, do you know what I was talking about with those transition shots?
I
Like,
don't know.
like, there'll be a scene of did you see it in IMAX or no?
No, I didn't.
Oh, so never mind. There's, like, scenes where it would be, like, regular aspect ratio, and then, like, Frankenstein will yell for, like, 2 seconds, and it goes to IMAX, and it goes right back to, like, the regular format. I'm like, "Why? What was the point of even doing that?"
Yeah, that's kind of gimmicky.
Yeah,
Um, but also
um,
Undertone. What do you think of Undertone?
I didn't see it.
Oh, you
A
didn't
lot
see
of
it
my
yet.
friends saw it, and they said the last 20 minutes are insane.
Yeah, I loved Undertone. It has kind of a slow build, but
Yeah.
it does one of those things where, sometimes if you're like, and this actually, they do this in Arrival, funny enough. A character will like put on a headset and then
Yeah.
the audio like cuts out. They do it in the
Yeah.
helicopter at the beginning of Arrival. It's like that, but for most of the movie, because she puts on a headset to record the podcast.
Yeah.
As soon as she puts it on, it's like white noise. You only hear like the audio from the files that she gets sent and like her talking. Um, so it just leads to that in a horror setting.
Yeah.
It's pretty scary,
I can imagine,
especially
man.
watching it in Dolby. A lot of the jump scares in horror movies, what makes them scary is the noise, A lot of people, I guess, don't really think
Yeah.
about that. But seeing it in Dolby, I was terrified, especially like the last 20-ish minutes are just insane.
Yeah.
Like
Any,
really,
like, creature not creature, but, like, you know?
um there is like a demon. It's not
Yeah.
shown, but
Okay.
um yeah,
Yeah.
I won't say too much 'cause I want you to go see it if you
Yeah, yeah,
can.
no, I do wanna see it.
Um Let me see, what else did I see?
I started watching anime again.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
watching One Piece and JoJo's. Well, now we have that family chat, so you see we all talk about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I saw the other day. I saw Alpha.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. And you went to the Q&A, right? It
Yeah.
was good?
I thought the movie was Julia's worst in my opinion, but
Mhm.
her first two movies are like a 5 and a 4.5.
Yeah.
So,
Would you give it
I give it a 3.5. I
okay.
think hearing her talk at the Q&A, she is so passionate about her work, and
Yeah.
every little thing has nuance to it. Everything that you think like why'd she do that? She has a
The
decision in her
reason, yeah.
head, and just like when she talked and explained it, you can tell like this woman is a genius.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's not as much like body horror. There are elements of body horror in it, but it
Mhm.
feels much more of like a personal movie to her.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be an allegory for like the AIDS epidemic,
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
where there's like this disease going around, and it's just about how these people who have it are treated differently, and how like the trauma of dealing with someone who's an
Mhm.
addict and ends up getting this disease, like how that trauma affects you and how it goes down in like generations and stuff. Um,
Oh,
but it's definitely out there. She
yeah.
even said like, I want people to take this is like a very subjective movie. People will take away from it like
Mhm.
whatever, you know, which I really like. It's not as often that you see like movies with where there's endings where you're kind of like, okay, what is my interpretation of this? I feel like there hasn't really been a lot of movies like that recently. I can't really think of
Not really, no.
one from last year, but yeah, I liked it. I didn't love it,
Mhm.
but it was good. I think
Yeah.
you
I
would think it's
probably
good, but
yeah, I like her shit.
and it definitely helped. Like I'm telling you, the Q&A, she was just like they would ask her one. Sometimes we go to the Q&As,
And
they
they
ask
ask
a
him, like,
question, they're
stupid
just
things,
like
yeah.
they just talk for like 20 seconds and
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, whatever. Every single question she got asked, she went on like for like 3 to 5 minutes answers straight of
That's
each
awesome.
question,
Was
just
the best
going in
Q&A you've been
depth.
to?
It was up there. Also,
Yeah.
let me think, what was a good one?
Didn't you go to one, but it was, like, 2 really good like, it was, like, uh, Aronofsky and somebody else or something?
Um, oh, the sentimental value one I went to was great because that was Stellan, Elle Fanning, Inga, Renata, and the director.
That's
All of them were
sick.
there
That's so far. I love Stellan.
together. Q&A was really good. Um, I saw Eddington Q&A with Ari Aster. That one wasn't that great. The moderator was not that great in my opinion. Um, but yeah, I think Together had a great Q&A actually
Yeah.
because it was Allison Brie and Dave Franco and they're together in
Yeah,
real life. So there
directing
was
it,
like a
yeah.
lot of chemistry, them talking and stuff. Begonia, I saw Emma Stone twice, once for Kinds of Kindness, once for Begonia. Those are good.
Yeah.
But this might be the best one I've been to because you could just tell how much she
She's
cares and
passionate about it. Was
how
it sold
passionate
out
she
and
is.
stuff?
No, there actually was a couple seats around because if you think about it, like no
Yeah,
one really, she's not
it's
like
just
a
like
household
she's like a
name,
niche, yeah.
but
You're
it
like,
was a cool opportunity because that would be, she's like maybe my second or third favorite director. So that would be like for most people getting to see like Christopher Nolan or Spielberg or
yeah,
something like that. So for me, it was a great experience and it made me like her even more, honestly.
awesome. Yeah.
So
But, yeah. I guess we'll get to the last movie now.
Yep.
So I recommended The Martian, directed by Ridley Scott, which is also an Andy Weir book, who was the guy who wrote Project Hail Mary. So bring him home. During a manned mission to Mars, astronaut Mark Watney is presumed dead after a fierce storm and left behind by the crew. But Watney has survived and finds himself stranded and alone on a hostile planet with only one meager supplies. He must draw upon his integrity, wit, and spirit to subsist and find a way to signal to Earth that he is alive. Um, so I have to say, it's I don't like it's definitely like a science fiction book, but it's a lot more science-y than fiction-y, which I don't really like. And I just kind of feel like we're in, like, oh, it's in space, but there's no reason we're in space. Like they don't explain why we're there, which is fine, you know. Um, did this win Best Picture?
I don't think so.
Well, I feel like someone said this one award. Like I was like, it's not that good. That it,
Let's check.
I
Hold
feel
on.
like it did. Or was it nominated? Maybe.
Mm, it had 7 nominations, no wins.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean it's fine. I don't know. I wasn't like the biggest. It's fine, but like I
I
don't
liked
know.
it, but I definitely liked it significantly less than Project Hail Mary,
Yeah,
and I think what you brought up is a really good point about it feels a lot more science-y than something like Project Hail Mary, where the science is still there, but
yeah,
there's a lot of science, but it's just not as fun,
yeah,
you know? So it's harder to keep me invested. And also, Project Hail Mary, there's like this big build up to this mission. It's like, here's the problem, this is what we're
yeah,
solving. Like we have to build up to get to this mission to go to space. It starts the first scene you're on Mars already. And
yeah,
then this storm comes in and wipes everyone out and he's stuck there. Before you know anything about these characters, before you know anything about what's going on, he's stranded from the beginning.
yeah.
So I don't know if that's just how the book is, but I kind of prefer this build up before you get to the problem, you know.
I agree.
Or how it wasn't Hail Mary, it kind of was like
Like
um
taking turns
told
telling. Yeah,
yeah, and that's because I guess of the fact that Ryland Grace didn't have his memories and they were like coming
yeah,
back to him in parts. But yeah, I felt like a little bit bored by the science in this compared to how I
yeah.
was in Project Hail Mary. I think it is a bit interesting, like the idea of him doing botany on Mars
On
and how
Mars.
like
Yeah,
if that's possible in real life and things like that.
yeah,
This isn't the same thing though that it's another NASA movie. I wonder if
yeah.
it's the same cinematic universe. Um,
Probably, obviously. But I did
but
like the cat. The cast is really good.
yeah, it's a great
Great
cast,
cast. Yeah,
you know. And Matt Damon's always fun to watch,
yeah,
no matter
yeah.
what. Like he's a great actor. I'm excited to see him in the Odyssey.
The Stark dad is in it. What's his name?
Stark Dad.
The guy who plays the Stark that gets killed in the first season of Game of Thrones.
Oh,
He's
oh,
the
Sean Bean.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I thought you were talking about Tony Stark. I was like, what?
No, no. He was good. He played like the captain or whatever. Um,
Yeah,
you know, I also just yeah, I didn't like that they don't tell the crew that. I thought that was stupid. Like, why the fuck would you not tell? I don't know.
they were like, oh, we want them to complete the mission, whatever. I feel like it would give them more
More
hope,
motivation. Yeah.
knowing, yeah,
No, he was
like
alive.
no one
Yeah,
would be depressed, you
yeah.
know.
That they just killed their
But
friend.
it is kind of similar how throughout this and Project Hail Mary, there is like this human need to like help each other out, you know?
Yeah,
And you
like
see that like them going back to save him. And also in Project Hail Mary, the fact that Ryland Grace decides to turn around and go back and save Rocky.
yeah,
There is this element of like humanity and our need to or desire to help people out, you know?
hmm
So I thought that was interesting to explore that.
yeah. No, I agree. I just yeah, I going from Hail Mary to this is like you had your like meat potatoes and now this is the vegetables. Like it's not bad. It's just like it's so much different. What I was having before was so much better, you know. But
Yeah.
um, it's fine. I don't know. I mean, like yeah, like nothing really. The cinematography's worse. Like I
I mean, I
was
like him exploring Mars a bit. Like I do think it looked kind
yeah,
of cool. It was interesting of like this is how Mars actually looks, so just seeing it, like the big mountains that it has and
Yeah.
stuff was cool.
You could
I was
tell
looking,
it was shot, like, 10 years ago. Not in a bit, like, just the way it was
yeah,
shot, you know?
I was looking into a little bit about like behind the scenes of the movie,
Mhm.
how it was made, because I know like Ridley Scott is kind of, I mean, he's kind of like not particular, but he likes to be accurate
Mhm.
and or try to be accurate. And it said that he had a direct line to NASA during production where he would send like a bunch of questions throughout the
That's
weeks
really
of
cool, actually.
filming,
Yeah.
which was cool. So you see a lot of that accuracy
Yeah.
of what would actually happen on Mars, what would it look like what would happen in
Yeah.
space, things like that. Um, and also it's funny because apparently the same week that the movie was released in 2015, they found water on Mars,
Really? That's actually
which
sick.
is kind of crazy
Oh,
because
wait,
that
I
would
think
also
I
like that would change the movie if they knew
yeah.
there was water there.
I feel like that I saw something online that they sent something to Mars, like, when this movie came out, and they drew, like, a little picture of Matt Damon, and they wrote, like, "I'm gonna science the fuck out of this planet."
That's funny.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Um,
but yeah. Did you have a favorite scene?
I do like the saving scene at the
At the
end
end, like, when she's in the fucking, like,
when they're
Professor X chair?
spinning
Yeah.
and there's all like the fucking like rope all
Rope.
around them and
It's
stuff.
stressful, yeah, it was stressful.
Yeah. I do think there are some like funny moments, not as much as Project Hail Mary, but when Matt Damon is like he's on Mars and he's actually growing the potatoes and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a scene where like it explodes
Explodes, yeah.
and
He dips the
just that
potato in
stuff
the
was
Vicodin.
yeah, he's
That
like,
was
"'Cause
fun.
I can, I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck." Um,
Um,
yeah, I feel like this had probably a stronger ensemble than Project Hail Mary.
yeah, yeah.
You had Sebastian Stan, Jessica
There's way
Chastain,
more characters in this
yeah,
than yeah.
Michael Pena, the guy whose name we can never pronounce, that's gonna be in the Exorcist movie.
Oh,
Um,
he plays more Baron Mordo.
yeah, I
She's
think
she
Kate Mara as well, she's
yeah.
in it. So, really great cast. Um, but I don't know, this movie it just didn't blow me away.
Yeah, it's fine. It's peak dad film, I feel like, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I feel I
Like
don't know.
dad would love this shit. Has he seen this before?
I'm sure he has,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Has he gonna you think he'll see Project Hail Mary?
I mean, probably, like, if honestly, I feel like he would see anything with us if we were like, "Oh, do you wanna go see this
Yeah,
movie?"
that's fair,
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So, there's certain movies that I know I'm gonna have to, like, come back to Staten Island to watch with him. Mainly,
Like
like,
what?
Spider-Man,
Yeah.
I'll go watch with him.
Do you think he'll wanna see Minions?
Probably.
Yeah, I feel like he will,
Minions,
yeah. He likes the Universal
Avengers.
stuff. Avengers. He'll probably see Odyssey.
Yeah, I
He'll
think he
see
would see
Odyssey, yeah.
Odyssey. Um,
Well, like, next year, the
but
Godzilla he'll see. Oh, actually, he might see
yeah,
Godzilla -1.
maybe. Yeah. I
Did
don't
he
know if
see
he
it or been
I
what?
think he saw -1 and he said he didn't like it that much.
Oh, yes, yeah. I remember, and I was like, "What the f" I was like, "What?"
He'd rather see Kong and
Kong.
Godzilla beefing,
Kong get
like
a
j
fucking metal arm and fight, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. That, well, that's another thing. I forgot to mention that, actually. Another really side note. Apparently, there was, like, a leak for the plot of the new Kong movie, and,
Really?
apparently Kong's gonna get, like, an exoskeleton in it to fight Space Godzilla.
That's
So,
sick.
yeah, more
They should have had
toys.
Space Godzilla in The Martian. That would have made it more
That would've been
interesting.
fire, yeah, that would've been mad
Yeah.
fire.
But yeah, I mean, favorite character, I like
Yeah,
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, yeah, it's like, you know, he
It's
actually is, like, he
kinda
plays the role well, like, he has, like, a charm to him.
yeah, yeah. I think he's a great actor. He's just good in everything he's in, really, you know?
Yeah. Oh, this is random, but your boy just got a Damien Chazelle's Untitled Prison set drama has begun filming with Cillian Murphy, Daniel Craig, Michelle Williams, and Mia Trapleton.
That's gonna be some peak right there.
Yeah, that's actually fire. He literally put him in a movie about jail because he's in directed jail after Babylon. Yeah.
It's sad, though. It's sad
Yeah.
'cause Babylon's so good.
People forget about Babylon. We don't. It's such a good movie. I can't believe people don't like that movie.
I
I'm
know.
cultured.
I know.
But anyway,
But
uh,
alright, yeah.
you wanna get the
I feel like
ratings?
we didn't say much about it,
There's
but
not really, like, what I don't know. It's like
yeah.
For a movie that's about surviving on Mars, it's more boring than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I guess our TikTok brains need there to be
Yeah, we
like
need
aliens.
constant fucking, we need a rock alien running around the ship for it to be entertaining.
But yeah,
You know,
you can give your rating first.
I gave it a 3.5. So 7 out of 10. It's fine. I just, not the most engaging story in the world, but overall some good performances. Yeah. For you?
Yeah, The Martian I gave 3 stars, 6 out
Yeah.
of 10. So I'm a little lower on it than you, but like you said, it's just hard going from seeing Project Hail Mary in IMAX
Yeah.
to watching The Martian in my living room. It's just like that scale doesn't you don't feel it as
Yeah.
much, and it was a bit more boring. It was a bit slower, and it doesn't have the charm that Project Hail Mary has. So I know it's not fair really to pit this up against that. I should just rate it on its own. But going from that straight to this definitely made me not enjoy it
Yeah.
as much as I expected. So it's just I don't know, just wasn't really for me, but I still understand and respect like how good it is, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I have to agree
mm,
with you.
yeah.
But
All right.
yeah.
So,
You're
that
gonna
really
recommend I'm curious what your movie is now, honestly.
any guesses?
No. What, can you give me a hint?
Uh, I'll just recommend it.
Okay.
So, I'm going to recommend the movie by a director that we talked about on this episode, and it's one that you haven't seen. I've
Oh.
seen and I love it.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
Titan.
Oh yeah, I know it. Yes.
Titan
Yes. I
by
wanted to
Julia
watch.
Ducournau. I always mispronounce her name, but she's one of my favorite directors, and it is a batshit insane movie. Just I'll give you the premise of
I
it,
know the premise of it.
but just for the audience,
Oh
in
yeah,
case you
yeah.
guys don't know, um, it's about a girl who's sexually attracted to cars, has sex with one, and gets pregnant. And that's like the base underlying story. There is so much more to the
Yeah.
movie than that, but that is like the synopsis of
Do
it,
you
pretty much.
do you like it better than Raw?
I think Raw is better, but I
Yeah.
think they're close.
I feel like this sounds
This,
like more insane.
yeah, it is way more insane.
Yeah.
It won the Palme d'Or, whatever, at Cannes.
Oh,
Cannes,
word. Mm.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's I'm surprised it got no Oscar love. Well, not surprised just because of how insane it is,
Yeah,
but
but yeah.
in a world now where like Poor Things
Or even like
won,
the substance like got nominated for stuff.
yeah. So I feel like if it would have came out a couple years later, it might have had a little bit better of a
Yeah.
run. But yeah, that'll be definitely fun and interesting to talk about,
Yeah.
and I'm
I'm
excited
gonna.
to check it out. I got to see it in theaters. I saw it in
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
AMC.
That's
I saw it
sick.
in AMC Lincoln when it came out. It was actually I don't know if you've ever been to the basement of that theater.
The one, yeah, there's that one theater in the
There's a
like,
couple theaters like in the basement where
yeah,
they play a lot of like the indie shit, and they
yes,
have
I've been
kind of
in there.
small theaters.
Yeah,
So I saw it down there, which was kind of cool.
that's cool.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm excited.
I'm gonna make my girlfriend watch it, but like not tell her anything about the movie.
It's a
Just be
great
like, oh,
idea.
it's this movie about cars. See how that go.
um,
But
but yeah,
yeah,
all right. Thanks everyone
yeah.
for
For
watching or listening.
but wait, what movies are we
Um,
talking about next? Wait, Loki. Next episode's Mario.
is it?
2 weeks.
Let me check. Hold on. Let's check the calendar.
Because it's the 18th now.
Um, yeah, yep.
Mario and what comes out next week?
I don't think much on the 27th.
Oh, the Ready or Not 2
That's
comes
no,
out.
that's this weekend.
Oh, it is? Why would they release it? And it moved up to the same weekend as Hail Mary. Why would they do that?
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything on the 27th. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know
Yeah.
when we're gonna record too.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see that movie Slanted if we could try to see that.
Yeah, because technically our next episode should be like after this coming weekend is the 20th. Next weekend's the 27th. Our episode should be like after that
The
weekend.
27th. But there's just, what are we
Yeah.
going to talk about, though? Because we talked about Hail
Yeah.
Mary
So
already.
if we push it one more week, then we'll be
back
able
on
to talk
schedule.
about
Yeah.
Mario. I mean, like we're on schedule now, but
But I just feel like there's not
we'll
enough
see.
material for, like, not that, but like, I don't know. But
Yeah.
we'll
Just
figure
like
it
I
out.
want to try to be consistent with every 2 weeks. If we wait,
Yeah.
I don't want to like start doing it every 3 weeks because it's not enough time. I can't make enough clips
Yeah,
from
that's
the
fair.
episodes, and then
Yeah.
I like because you're supposed to like post once a day to grow on TikTok and stuff.
Mhm.
So, but whatever. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
fair.
So yeah, thanks everyone for
Yeah,
watching
thank
and
you
listening.
guys. We appreciate it.
Really appreciate it. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe
Follow on Twitter.
and
Follow Matt
follow
on
on
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah,
And
we'll
yeah,
see you in
we'll
2
see you
weeks.
in the next episode.